Hey everybody, sorry I forgot to turn the volume on. Wait a minute. Hey Nintendo, how's it going? Why is this not working? Ugh, it's always something. I actually had to reinstall OBS because it just would not work, and now I've forgotten how to do everything. So I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? So let me try that again. No, it's not. Why is that not working? Hey Kenny. Yeah, well, I can't tell you if that's true or not. Yeah, I do talk sometimes, Nintendo. Slow mode is on. Let me see if I can do something. Oh, I don't even know how to turn it off. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's turn that off. Save changes. So usually I do a test stream like an hour before I do anything, just because I'm paranoid about things not working, and I didn't do it this time because I had to deal with reinstalling OBS, but this is what happens. So hopefully slow mode is off. Yep. Where's face cam and leg cam? I've only got, actually I do have two cams, but one of them it doesn't work with my new PC because it doesn't work with Windows 10 for some reason. And it's a Microsoft cam as well, so I ended up buying a really cheap one which works absolutely fine, but I don't think it's connected, and I don't think I'm ready for face cam just yet. Okay, so that's that. Now, true, my face is available to see if you know where to look. Why do I not have any audio? Okay, let's just let that run. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? So this one? By the power of Grayskull. No, that's not it. So That one? Yay! Okay, let me start it again. The most powerful man in the universe. Okay, so hopefully you still have the screenshot. Oh my word. The lighting's terrible as well. I had to stand literally next to the window just to get some light on my face. Hey Amanda, how's it going? Just having some technical issues, but I think I've resolved it now. But hey, that's OBS for you. Windows version number equals amount of features removed from previous installments. That is so true. Okay, also, whilst I'm at it, let me modify you guys, which I thought I did, but unless you're not the real people. That's why I modded so many people before I ever started streaming, just because I wanted to make sure it was actually them and not some troll. Yeah, that's true, Amanda. I've definitely got the same curse as Dave. Okay, so let's start this again, and hopefully I can get some gameplay. Okay, let me know what the volume's like, guys.
Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
Okay, so hopefully you could hear it that time. It's actually deafening me in my ear, but let me... That's better. Okay, so this is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, in case you didn't know. This was... I'm not sure if this was... I think this was released in December 2013. But I'm going to say 2014. Yeah, this is based on the Filmation TV series. It's a fan-made thing. So surprisingly, Mattel did not remove it, but it's free to play. You can download it using the link in the description. And it's... I have played this a couple of months ago for a little while, and it's basically just a beat 'em up. It's kind of repetitive, but you do get to play as quite a few different characters, which kind of adds to the whole nostalgia thing. It's not just a beat 'em up. There are some different levels. But yeah, let's start this thing up. Okay, whoa. Okay, so pretty simple. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. This is also, you can play, 4 different people can play, it's only local play unfortunately. So you can play versus, but we're going to do the actual game mode. And as you can see, you can play as... this is not Shower With Your Dad Simulator, I'm afraid, Kenny. That might be next week, who knows. I'm not even sure what I'm playing next week. But yeah, you can play as He-Man, obviously, She-Ra, Battle Cat, Man-at-Arms, Teela, Ram-Man, Orko, the Sorceress, Evil Lyn, Skeletor, Panther, and Lino. They randomly put Lino in here, which is kind of cool. It's kind of weird as well, but there you go. So we're going to start off as He-Man. That's Yantu. Who's Yantu? Oh, you mean Orko? Where's Orko? Yeah, he's a little bit. He does look very similar to Samira. Yeah, the animation, it was a little bit glitchy when I started it earlier, but hopefully it will play just fine. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is the Filmation, the cartoon versions of all the characters, which is awesome. Zodac sent his army of evil Horde to Eternia. His plan is to capture all widgets because they know where diamonds of power are hidden. He already took over Snake Mountain, banishing Skeletor and Evil Lyn. Without diamonds of power, all beings on Eternia will slowly lose strength. This will enable Zodac to conquer it easily when time comes, unless Masters of the Universe will stop him. Yeah, the sound effects, a lot of them are taken from the cartoon itself, which is awesome. There's some of the things that I remember the most is the sound effects. So as you can see, this is Eternia. We can wander about. Now, I'm pretty sure, like, I was a huge fan of He-Man as a kid. I was about 3 when the cartoon came out, which was 1983. This stream is going to be full of trivia because I'm quite knowledgeable. It's quite sad, actually. But yeah, I grew up with this, and I had a lot of the toys growing up. And I actually, this is how much of a nerd I am. When I was, I think, I must have been about 23. I started collecting the toys again for some reason, because I'm just a geek like that. But unfortunately I had to sell them all, but I had loads, way more than I did when I was a kid, and I had a lot when I was a kid. But yeah, I know way too much. I haven't actually seen the cartoon. Well, I've seen clips of the cartoon, but I haven't seen the cartoon since I was a kid, so we'll see how much I actually do remember. Yeah, the newer version, I think I saw it. There was actually, I think they re-released it twice. Or I might be thinking about the toy line. The New Adventures of He-Man. That was, I don't remember. I think I get that confused with the newer version of Thundercats. I definitely saw the new Thundercats. I think I saw some of the new He-Man. You grew up with Dragon Ball. See, I was too old when that came out, I think. And I've never been a fan of sort of anime or sort of Japanese style cartoons like Pokemon. Yeah, I never got into any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, the New Adventures of He-Man, I can't remember, was that... I think that was meant to be a continuation of He-Man, wasn't it? I'm not sure. I think he got sent into the future or something like that, and so did Skeletor. Or, I'm really not sure. I think there were two new sort of reboots. I know there was of the toy line. There was, they released, I think it was in 2008, they re-released the old toy line under the title of Classics, He-Man and Masters of the Universe Classics, which were basically the same look, but they were like fully articulated. And then some years later they released version 2.0, which was the Filmation cartoon style of the characters, and they were fully articulated as well. But they were all kind of a subscription based thing. And I'd grown out of my second wave phase of collecting. Oh, was it that early? I didn't realise it was that early. 1984, blimey. But yeah, I was the first toys that I really collected was Star Wars, and then it was He-Man after that, and then Thundercats, and then I think the real Ghostbusters and Turtles came out around about the same time, I think, or maybe Ghostbusters came first. But yeah, and then I grew out of toys after Turtles, unfortunately. Well, I got back into them, obviously. So it's about the same. Yeah. He-Man was the cartoon was '83, but fun fact, the toy line actually came first. They released the first phase of that came out in 1981. There are a few different phases where they released different characters, and then they decided to actually base the cartoon on the toy line, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, crazy. So back to the game. I could probably just do a whole stream of me talking about He-Man. Yeah, so this is Eternia, apparently. I don't think this map is actually accurate, but it's difficult to tell how things laid out. I mean, this here, that's Grayskull, and then here is the palace. What's over here? Yeah, that's the desert. I don't know if this is meant to be Snake Mountain. It doesn't look very snaky, but in the cartoon and the comics, I believe, like where the palace is, and I think Grayskull is kind of on the edge of the same continent. They have like a normal day-night cycle, but Snake Mountain is actually on something called the Dark Continent, and that's perpetual night where that is. Goldorak, I have no idea who that is. Yeah, exactly, Nintendo Haku. It was advertising for the toy line, and it was extremely successful. Yeah, this could be a podcast, just a He-Man podcast. So yeah, so I don't know if this is meant to be the Dark Continent or not. It looks dark, but who knows? But yeah, all these flashing dots, they're places we need to go. That green floating thing, That's just where you can go one-on-one with one of the other characters, one of the other playable characters. So I think Grayskull is just where you can change your character. Yeah, it is. UFO robot, is it in English, I believe. What? I have no idea what that is, Kenny. Yeah. We start off as He-Man, obviously. And I think the palace is just where you can reset the game. Yeah. Oh, I'll come back. This is King Randor. So, for those of you who know nothing about this game, it's an old cartoon from the late 70s. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, King Randor, just wandering about. So for those of you that don't know anything about He-Man, He-Man is the alter ego of Prince Adam, who is son of King Randor here, and Queen Marlena, who I don't believe is in this game at all. But fun fact, Queen Marlena is actually a human from Earth who was an astronaut, and their ship went through some crazy dimensional portal, and I'm not sure if she was the only survivor. I don't think she was, but it crash landed on Eternia, which is the planet where He-Man is set. King Randor fell in love with her and they got married, and they had 2 children, Prince Adam and Princess Adora. We'll get to her a bit later on, but yeah, Prince Adam discovered secrets of Castle Grayskull, and I don't know what door I just went through. I think I just reset it, but that's fine. Yeah, and he becomes the most powerful man on the universe. Although he never really leaves this planet, so that hasn't really been tested, to be honest. He-Man makes me think of Captain Planet. It's nothing like Captain Planet, but I think I kind of know what you mean as well. They both have interesting hairstyles. Yeah, he takes his clothes off, he gets a tan. That's pretty much all you need to fool people. His voice does change though. And he's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I've got no idea what any of these levels are, so let's just start off with a random level. Okay, so... Oh, I remember this. I kept dying here because I couldn't make this jump. Okay, so... Whoa! Okay. Wow. That's one powerful hand. Am I even hitting it? Whoa! Dead. Oh my word! I just jump into the pit. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I need to collect these things, or just die. I'm doing really well so far. There we go. Can I get him into the pit? Oh yeah! can do... each character has a special move. I don't think that was actually it though. I'm pretty sure... Oh my word! I'm pretty sure I can summon Battle Cat. Whoa! Oh, Christ. These jumps. The most powerful man in the universe. No. Oh, wow. How am I supposed to... Right, I think I need Battle Cat to help me. How do I get on you? See, yeah, Prince Adam has a pet, basically, who's a green tiger called Cringer. And he's very cowardly. And he's really cute as well. He's got like a snaggle tooth. How do I get on him? There we go. Okay, I'm going to fall into this pit, I know it. Yeah. Oh, what? I can't do anything. How did I do it before? I just went like that. There's no other way. Whoa. How do I grab you? Hey! Yeah, the respawn in that was awesome. Okay, one down. Thank you for the GGs. I have no idea how to defeat that hand. That was ridiculous. See, yeah, let's just carry on. Whoa! Whoa! Come here. Ooh. Okay. So, He-Man was never really my favourite character of the show. I don't know if I had one. But it definitely wasn't He-Man. He was kind of lame, I think. Prince Adam was even worse. Oh dear. Just stop. Oh jeez. This guy's too OP. There we go. Finally. Run away. Whoa. Oh, so we've got some Horde troopers. Not to be confused with stormtroopers. But these guys actually appeared more in the She-Ra cartoon. Which in many ways I preferred to He-Man. But we'll talk about She-Ra when we get there. Eesh. Whoa, whoa! Everything's out to get me. Whoa! What is it with giant hands? Whoa, whoa. Yeah, you get out of it. Oh, these guys. Whoa. These running ones. Wow. Come on, He-Man. What the hell are those things? Okay, so that restores my health. But I think you get infinite continues anyway. I hope you do, because I've used like 2 or 3 already. Oh, Mantenna! Okay. Oh no! Okay, so Mantenna shoots all kinds of different things from his eyes. I think he can hypnotise, but it's generally like some concussive force that comes out of his eyes. A bit like Cyclops, but lamer. Ooh, yay! Just in time. Now how do I get on top of you? Oh, you just take out the troopers. Where am I? Oh. Oh, She-Ra! Yay! That's more appropriate. Mantenna was more of a She-Ra villain anyway. It's weird having Battle Cat and She-Ra at the same time. Come on. Nice. There we go. I'm finally getting the moves down. I needed She-Ra to help me out. Come on, nearly there. Hey! I won this time. Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention to the chat during that. Chris' favourite is She-Woman. Golden Axe. I know the name Golden Axe, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever played it. Yeah, they do aim better than Stormtroopers. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, She-Ra's equivalent to Battle Cat is a winged Pegasus. Well, it's in its regular form, it's a horse called Spirit, and in its powered up form, it's called Swiftwind, and that's when it gets the wings. I'll be able to summon him, and yes, he does. He does sound like a heavy smoker, but he's cool. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, fun fact, She-Ra is He-Man's twin sister, and the reason why she isn't in the He-Man cartoon is because of Hordak. Now, for those of you who don't know who Hordak is, he's kind of the bigger bad than Skeletor. Skeletor isn't really that much of a big deal, to be honest. But Skeletor used to be Hordak's apprentice, and both of them, or all of the evil guys really, they work for Horde Prime, who is this kind of smoky entity thing who's just evil basically and wants to Hordak, there's a K at the end, but the general name is just the Horde. But yeah, Hordak, his plan was to steal both of King Randor's children, so both Prince Adam and Princess Adora, but he was only able to get Adora, and Skeletor during the attack, Skeletor got left behind, and that's why basically he kind of hates, even though he still works for Horde Prime, kind of, he still hates Hordak for leaving him, because he was his apprentice way back when. But he's also trying to get the secrets of Castle Grayskull, which for some reason Hordak isn't that interested in. Okay, Kenny, thanks for coming by. I'll see you later. Okay, let's carry on. I need to stop talking. There we go. Oh, we've got a... Whoa, giant balls. So this is Spirit, aka Swiftwind. And we're just going to decimate everything, apparently. Just got to watch out for those balls. Okay. Okay, cool. Nintenhaku. Well, that was easy. Yep, pretty swift. Okay, let's see what's over here. Yeah, so that's Zodac that pops up there. I think those are mines. Oh, giant balls. Those classic laser sound effects. I love them. Whoa! It's hard to tell what plane those balls are on. Whoa! Whoa, that was nice. Can I do that again? Whoa! Oh no! I think I had a huge combo then. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the blue meter beneath the picture that shows my special move, and I think getting combos sort of powers that up. I'm not entirely sure. Hey. So yeah, as I was saying, so Zodac stole Princess Adora, and Zodac used to, his base of operations was Snake Mountain originally. He ended up escaping through a dimensional portal and ended up on a planet called Eternia, where he raised Princess Adora sort of kind of as his own daughter. And she was working for the Horde, basically, until I can't remember if it was because there was a crossover kind of Christmas episode / movie that was basically the origin story of She-Ra. I think it's called The Secret of the Sword. And, oh no, Beastman's in this one. And we've got giant worms. Yeah, they're easy. Run, people. And I think it was that one, that story that it was He-Man that convinced Princess Adora to become a good guy, basically. I'm pretty sure it was that one. Yay. Oh. Damn snakes. Whoa, whoa. These guys look familiar. Okay, whoa. Oh, nice. He got hit by the things. Ooh. Whoa, shadow guys. I'm sure there's other moves that I'm not using. I don't know how to do the one where you throw them. I could do it as He-Man, but not... Whoa! Didn't see that. Nice. Yes, I did see. Whoa, live action version. Okay, this is Beastman. And a big dinosaur thing. Or dragon as it's called. Yeah, the 1987 film. I did see it. I was 7 years old when I saw it, so I didn't really know any better. But I do remember thinking that this was weird because it's mostly set on Earth. There's some bits on Eternia, but not really, which was a shame. Come on. Nearly got him. Yay! I didn't have to defeat Beastman. That was weird. Yeah, but the movie it was made by a film company called Canon, who they also made Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, and they were known for making bad films, basically. And I mean, the movie, it wasn't terrible. Yeah, Superman 4. That was terrible, Superman 4. But most of the universe, it had some okay bits in it. Like, I didn't mind the fact that it was on Earth, and there were some interesting things. I really liked Evil Lynn in that movie. I thought the woman they had playing her, what's her name? Meg Foster, I think. Yeah, she's got like the most amazing blue eyes that just icy stare. And I thought they did her character really well. The way that she was able to fool Courtney Cox's character into giving over the cosmic key. What? You prefer Superman 4? I actually really liked Superman 3. I don't know why. I think I just liked the characters more, and the I don't remember Superman 2 very well. Oh, that's the one with the with those three guys. Is one of them Zod? I can't remember if one of them's meant to be Zod or not. I think it is. But yeah, but that's the one where he's got like a cellophane S that he just rips off his chest and throws, which is just crazy. But Superman 3 is the one with the Zod. Superman 3 is the one with the supercomputer, and the bit where the woman gets turned into a robot, that used to scare me as a kid. I loved it. And I loved the blonde woman in it, and I loved is it Richard Pryor's? Yeah. And Superman turning evil as well, that was awesome. And getting crushed in the thing where he's fighting himself. Yeah. The first Superman, I don't know why we're talking about Superman, but well, I suppose he's a very powerful man as well. But yeah, the first one, I do actually really like the first one. It's quite a boring movie in the same way that like good sci-fi movies, like kind of 80s sci-fi movies, they're kind of boring as well. Not boring as in rubbish, but they take their time to tell the story. They're very slow paced. Like Alien, the first Alien movie is actually really slow paced, and The Exorcist is really slow paced, and I love all of those. They're quirky, I guess is the way to describe them. Yeah, they're all all the Superman films are unique in their own way, I guess. Yeah, but the fourth one, I remember watching that in the cinema as well as a kid, and it was kind of bad. I remember thinking oh, is that the one? Yeah, it is. Like the nuclear powered man. I don't know what his name is. He destroys part of the Great Wall of China or something, and then Superman repairs it. Just Nuclear Man, yeah. Just with his magic eyes somehow. Not even super speed. He just looks at it like his laser vision, but it's a wall repairing vision, which is a new one on me. Yep, that's the one. Although to be fair, Superman, he's like, I'm quite a big comic book guy, and my dad was really into Superman. He had loads of comics. Actually, I'm not sure if he was actually into Superman or if he just collected comics, but Superman was his thing. And Superman is one of those characters who he's whatever he needs to be to get through a certain situation. So they do create new powers for him. But I think that's stretching it a little too far with the wall building vision. But yeah, even in the first movie, turning back time by reversing the axis of the Earth is a bit, or the rotation of the Earth it's a bit weird. Yep, Kiss of Amnesia, first time. Yep, everyone remembers that one. But yeah, the kiss is another one. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the movie. Yeah, I thought it was interesting what they did with it, I thought. Yeah, I like Evil Lyn. Skeletor, he was played by what's his name? Frank Langella. something like that. And despite the mask being absolutely terrible, he did pretty well. Like, he is a good actor. He did pretty well with what he had, I thought, at least. Like, Courtney Cox is fine. What's his name? The guy. Is it Patrick? Patrick Duncan? No, I'm thinking of something else. He's in Star Trek Voyager. I'm a huge Star Trek fan as well, but I cannot for the life of me remember the actor's name. Yeah, no, it'd be crappy CGI Skeletor. Yeah, it probably would be. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult effect to pull off, and have it look good as well. But to have him, they could easily just have him like in shadow, and then they could get away with having a CGI skull, which would be fine. It did. It had Strickland. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he was in it for some reason. Yeah, and he ends up staying on Eternia for some reason. Yeah, there's a lot of for some reasons in that movie. But unfortunately, the worst thing about it was Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. Yeah, the Skeptical Cop, which of course is necessary in a He-Man movie. Why wouldn't you have a skeptical cop? Maybe said something else. But yeah, it's a shame it wasn't completely based in Eternia. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, unfortunately, that was very near the beginning of his acting career. I think he'd only done Rocky before that, or Rocky 4, whichever one he was in. Yeah, it's a shame. But Canon, the film distributors, yeah, they were known for being a bit dodgy, as well as making dodgy films. They actually, in order to fund that movie, they were meant to go halves and halves with Mattel, who made the toys, and so Mattel fronted the first half of the funding, and so they started filming and all that. And by the time that money ran out, Mattel said to Canon, "Okay, now it's your turn." And Canon just turned around and said, "No, we're not going to do it." So Mattel ended up having to pay for the whole thing. It's crazy. Yeah, that you'd think that they would do that for the second movie, but unfortunately the first one bombed, so there was no second movie. But yeah, some of the decisions they made sense. I mean, they couldn't really do Orko, so they replaced it with Gwildor. Was that his name? Gwildor? But I mean, they could have just made Orko have legs. But yeah, and the sorceress, she didn't have the bird thing. Yeah, there was a lot of things missing from that movie, and some of the henchmen, I don't know why they changed some of them. They had Beastman, who kind of looked like a Beastman. They had Blade, he was just a guy with swords, basically. I don't know why they had him. I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure they had a contract. But Canon, they just didn't have the money anyway. and Mattel didn't want to have wasted all that money on half a movie, and I think it was mostly done anyway. A lot of it was post-production stuff, and the ending of the movie, they didn't even have when they started filming, they didn't even have an ending to that film as far as I know. And the final fight between Skeletor and He-Man, if you look at it, it's the reason why they're fighting in the dark is because they didn't have any money to have any special effects or anything at that point. And I don't know, I've heard stories about the ending, that they didn't have a set. I've heard different things, but yeah, basically if you watch the end fight, it's just the two of them with just like spotlights just shining on them. It's kind of ridiculous. And then Cannon mysteriously skipped to Mexico. Yeah, Cannon, they didn't last long after that, unfortunately. There is a documentary, I can't remember what it's called, but it's about the downfall of Cannon and just how bad they were at managing their finances and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they were an English company as well. But yeah, they were crazy. But yeah, back to the game. Okay, so should we go up here? Let's go up here. Let's go. Oh, I remember playing this one. This is a stupid map that you have to complete in a certain amount of time. But it doesn't show you where the exit is, like anywhere. You just have to kind of guess. Whoa. Nope. So... run, go. Did I do it? Yeah, this game. No, I'm playing with an Xbox controller. No, I didn't do it. It's still there. Okay, so this green thing... Gotta catch it. Oh, it's gone. There it is. This will... Oh no, I didn't get it. There it is. Get it? There it is. Oh, Evil Lynn. Oh, she can fly as well. I don't know why her skin isn't yellow. I can't actually remember. Oh, that was easy. I can't remember if her skin was yellow in the cartoon or not. I think it was. I know the toy was. But no, it wasn't in the cartoon. Oh, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm just going to keep changing my mind. Yeah, it's just it's a double tap. You have to use the D-pad. Just double tap on that, and it's not too bad, but they're not the easiest. You can't sort of move up and down with the dash, just left and right. So let's try this again. No. I've already forgotten where to go. Go, go! No! 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 7, 6, 5. Oh, I'm stuck. Where do I go? Where do I go? Is it this way? No. This way? No. Damn it. Let's go. I think it was this way. Nope. Nope. Oh, I did that last time as well. Go, go, go. Go. Come on. Is it this way? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, so close. Okay. We should have it this time, if I can remember where to go. No! Yay! Yep, I got to check every time. Thank you for GG's. Okay. So, let me summon Swiftwind. Yeah, Swiftwind's just OP. Oh, it doesn't last long. Yeah, so I watched both He-Man and She-Ra, and luckily I had a sister, and she had the She-Ra toys, so I got to play with those as well. But a lot of the I think all of the male characters except for Bo. Oh wow! Oh wow! It's Merman and a giant crab thing. Yeah, all of the male characters except for Bo, which was She-Ra's love interest, were released as part of He-Man anyway. So I had those. But all the female ones were part of the She-Ra toy line. But I still got to play with them, which was cool. Let me get Swiftwind again. See if I can not die. There we go. doesn't last long. Oh, didn't see that. Are they attacking each other? Yeah, they are. And we get Swift Wind again. If I can stop getting hit. Well, I think the special power just builds up over time. Damn it. Let's go. There we go. Ish. No. No, I'm trying to get horsey. Yeah. Yeah, you can't ask for girl toilet. Thank you for the GG. Okay, so I'll probably change the character for the next one. Can I break those? Yay! Random people hiding inside. Oh, okay, as long as I don't overuse him, he stays around. Whoa, oh no, hand. I like how they hit each other. Taking a picture. Can I do some kind of shooting attack? Hey Lance, how's it going? New. Oh, come on. Hey, Yantu. Now, how did I do that? I'm trying to figure out how to do the throws. Ooh. Whoa. Can I throw these balls? Yeah, I can. I can kick the balls. Yay. Yep, using the Haxie Horsey. Okay. So, did you watch He-Man as a kid, Yantu? I forgot to change character. Yeah, there's a... yeah, oh, you must know who Orko is then. Or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I watched it a lot. And I had all the toys. Well, not all the toys, but most of the toys. And I actually recollected the toys in my early 20s. But unfortunately I had to sell them all. Yeah, I had... oh, Colossal. What the hell is that? Let's get rid of these. I think they just respawn. Oh, we're going to need Horsey for this. Dead. Okay, let's go back to He-Man for just a second. Defeat this guy. And then I'll change it up somewhere. Actually, let's get Battle Cat out. He can take care of the snakes. Or not. I'll take care of the snakes. Battle Cat can take care of the big thing. Whoa. Come on. Nearly there. No, I'm dead. Come on. He's killing snakes. Yay! Finally. I'm doing okay, thank you, Lance. Cartoons weren't a thing. Okay, no worries, Lance. Thank you for the GGs. But yeah, I had. I'm assuming you mean Castle Grayskull. Yeah, I had that as a kid. I had Snake Mountain. I had a lot. Oh, actually, I nearly forgot. Like when the toys first came out. Let's see if I can actually make this happen. Yeah, when the toys first came out, that was 1983, I believe. Yeah, I mean, my parents, they never made a lot of money, but I always had a lot of toys, so I was a happy kid. Well, I think. I always had a lot of toys. But my dad, oh, here we go. Yeah. There's me with some He-Man. Who we got there? So we got He-Man, Ram-Man, Skeletor, Teela, and Zodac, I believe that is. But yeah, that's me in the early 80s. Okay. Yeah, my dad actually made a Castle Grayskull for me. They ended up buying me one, like the actual one, in the end. But I thought that was awesome. I still do, actually. It looks really good. But yeah, so who we got there? He-Man and Battle Cat. Teela, got Buzz Off up the top there, which is a ridiculous name. And that, you can just about see the bird. That's Zor. On the top right of the castle is Zor. I think it's called Zor. That's the sorceress in her falcon form. And then you've got Man-at-Arms riding, I think the horse is called Stridor. I think. Then Zodac in the background. Then Whiplash is the green dude. Got Ram-Man, Evil Lyn. Then you've got Beastman. We've got Trapjaw sitting on Beastman's lap inside. Oh, what was that thing called? The Rip something. I can't remember what it was called. Or Razor. I don't know. And then you've got the evil bird, which I can't remember the name of. Nope, that one's escaped me. But yeah, I thought the castle my dad made was awesome. I've got another. Yeah, that's. Well, you can't really tell because everyone's in the way. Yeah, it had little stairs in there. It actually had a little throne. Evil Lyn sitting in it. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't aged a bit. Okay. So, where was I? Oh no, I was going to change the character, wasn't I? So, for those of you who've just joined, played as He-Man. He was never my favourite character. But, you know, he's alright. She-Ra, I really liked the She-Ra cartoon. And I thought her as a character was actually a lot more interesting than He-Man. Because He-Man, like, he was... I mean, they're both prince and princesses. But in his sort of prince time, he was pretty lazy. Like his father, the king, was always complaining about how lazy he was. Oh, you want to see baby Chris? Oh, hang on, let me put it up again real quick. There we go. Yeah, Prince Adam was kind of meh. But She-Ra, or Adora, as her name was, like, she was a freedom fighter on another planet. Even though she was a princess and could go back home to her home planet anytime she wanted. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she stayed on Etheria to... Oh, did you see these as well? Yeah, that was the castle my dad made. Yeah, she stayed on Etheria to become leader of the rebellion against the Horde. She was awesome. Okay. But I do prefer Battle Cat / Cringer to Swiftwind. I don't know, it's just the fact that it's a horse, and I'm not into horses that much. It's kind of, it's the most girly thing about She-Ra is the horse, I think. But yeah, so who else we got here? How do I do stuff? Okay, so I could just play as Battle Cat. I would play him for one. I think his moves are going to be pretty basic. Yeah, it's pretty good loop, but it's a small loop just the same. Yeah, this is all I can do. But it seems pretty OP. Same as Swiftwind. Whoa, big guy. So, do I have a special move? No. This is all I do. I can't take that out. Watch out for the balls. Oh, you can see his little reflection there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is green fuzz, really. Okay, wait for the hand. Wait for the hand. Ow. Eek. Just jump straight through it. Two big guys, 3 big guys, 4 big guys. We got this. It's fine. Hey. Wow. Thank you for the GG. Yeah, he is pretty overpowered. So, Man-at-Arms. Yeah, Man-at-Arms was okay. Also known as Duncan to his friends. Oh cool, Speeder. That was short. So that's everything over there. What's over here? Yeah, Man-at-Arms, he was okay. The only thing I really remember about him, or the toy even, is that he didn't have a moustache. But I guess the toy did come first. Oh, it's this guy. So, what's my special move as Man-at-Arms? Jeez. Do I have a special move? Doesn't seem like I do. Ugh. Good spot. That was my special move apparently, but it's a different combination. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. There we go. But yeah, he's not the most interesting character to play as. Yeah, it's pretty funny when they throw them, but okay. So let's change character, unless anyone really wants me to play as Man-at-Arms. Teela. Okay. So, fun fact. For those of you just joining, I can go on quite long tangents about my knowledge about He-Man, so I'll try and keep it concise. But yeah, Teela, or Teela and Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is the adoptive father of Teela. But fun fact, Teela is the daughter of the sorceress. Which I think they only mention it once during the show. But she doesn't know. But yeah. Ooh. Oh, these hands. She's pretty fast. Whoa. So what's her special? Oh. Whoa. Can't do her special. Must be... maybe that one here. Can I kick this? Oh. Whoa. She's going crazy. Hey. For some reason my chat keeps stopping. Down back, jump back. What's she saying? I have no idea what she was saying. I thought it was just noises. But who knows? Okay, let's see who else we got. I don't know. Teela was okay. I mean, sometimes she was the damsel in distress kind of character. But she was a fairly good fighter in her own right. Ram Man. I was never a fan of Ram Man. He was a bit too stupid for my liking. Oh, mouse speeder. See, those levels are way too short. Oh no, not this again. For those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, I was just constantly dying against one of these hands. But it was facing the other way, so maybe... Hey. Yeah, I could not make it across. Whoa. Yeah, the toy of Ram Man was always kind of weird because he was different to all the other. His body was different to all of the other action figures, because obviously most of them are pretty much the same thing, just different colours. But he was completely different, and he was kind of cheap. Whoa. He's actually not that bad to play as, though. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Oh, they're learning. Hey. Guys take loads of hits. Hey. Yeah, why isn't my chat scrolling down? Okay, Lance. Enjoy your Subway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's actually not that bad to play as, but I'm going to change it up. So we get through all the characters. But yeah, he was always kind of the stupid character anyway. Hey, Orko. Yeah, so Orko was kind of the comic relief. And he did mess up a lot. Oh, what's going on? Oh wow. But he also came through a lot as well, so he wasn't as bad as Presto from Dungeons and Dragons. Whoa. Yeah. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, so let's see what he's like in action. Whoa. He's got a sword. Whoa. Okay, how do I do magic? Oh, that is magic. There we go. So do I have to defeat this thing? No! No! What's that? There's something behind there, yeah. Whoa. So I have no idea how to do his special, or anyone's special other than He-Man and She-Ra. Oh, they're bananas. He's not going to slip on my banana peel. Uh-oh, wolf bats. No. So many of them. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, sorry I can't read the chat for some reason. Because it won't scroll down. But, hey Veralium, how you doing? Been timed out by Nightbot, I see. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But, okay, so that's Orko. Yeah, the toy of Orko was pretty cool. Well, he was completely out of proportion to the rest of the characters. He was huge, in fact. But he did, he was motorized, so you pulled the cord out of him and he'd spin round. And he came with like a magic trick thing, which wasn't very good. And of course I had to take the hat off to see what was underneath. And he's just nothing with a pair of ears, basically. So the sorceress, OMG. So Probably gonna kick some butt as the sorceress, seeing as she's so powerful. So I should be able to change into a bird. Yay, here we go. Whee! I always thought the sorceress was kind of cool, even though she's dressed like a bird. I kind of liked how peaceful she always was. And she got to live in a crazy castle. Whoa. Oh, Shadow Weaver. I'm pretty sure that Shadow Weaver was never available as a toy, like during the original run, that is. I'm pretty sure you can get one nowadays, but that always kind of bugged me that you couldn't get her. Because she was probably my favourite bad guy from She-Ra. Kicking her butt. Because a lot of Hordak's henchmen were kind of rubbish and annoying. Same with Skeletor. But Shadow Weaver for Hordak and Evil Lyn for Skeletor are probably my favourite bad guys. Because they're actually pretty powerful in their own right, and they're not that annoying. Damn. Okay, let's get some He-Man up in here. sorted. What? Oh no, Nintenhaku. It's a little bit like Castle Crashers. Only a little bit. But thank you for the GGs. Yeah, I'm still thinking about how Shadow Weaver wasn't a toy and how it used to bug me as a kid. So, yeah. Whoa. Damn. No. Getting wrecked. Let me get Battle Cat. No, can't summon Battle Cat. Oh no. It's like the first level all over again. How do I do my energy thing? Okay, so who else we got? Evil Lynn, speak of the devil. Yeah, I thought she was cool. There was actually an episode, I think my favourite episodes were when the bad guys and good guys had to work together. There's a few like that. And there's one with Evil Lynn and Teela have to work together. And you actually get to see Evil Lynn's hair, which was this big thing as a kid. Because you only ever got to see it once. And it's actually white. So this place looks lovely. Hey, I can fly and shoot crap everywhere. Whoa. Come on. Let's stay as her. How did that hit me? it's always the ones that run that I can't get. Hey, he got it for me. Trapjaw. We used to work together, bro. Need to get out of that corner. Take that. Yay! Yeah, I always thought Trapjaw should be more effective than he was in the cartoon, that is, because he could change his arm into all kinds of different things. But nope. Okay. Let's see who else we got. I know there's one person in particular we haven't played as yet. And there he is. Okay. So yeah, Skeletor was kind of... Oh, what's going on? That was quick. Yeah, Skeletor was always kind of ineffectual as a bad guy, I thought. I mean, most bad guys are really. But he never really did anything. The most evil villains that ever appeared on in the He-Man cartoon. Oh, wait, what? What? Is that game over? Did I press the wrong button or something? Just listen to the tune for a while. I will, is it that one? I don't know if this is it. I'm assuming it's it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think you could actually game over on this, which is kind of makes it pretty easy, but it's really not about the gameplay. It's more about the nostalgia, really. But yeah, the worst, some of the most evil guys on here had nothing to do with Skeletor. and Skeletor actually teamed up with He-Man on a number of occasions. I remember there was one called Evil Seed. I think it was a two-parter. It's one of the more famous episodes. But yeah, this plant guy who looked a bit like an onion. He was just growing, I guess, all over Eternia. Everywhere in the palace, in Snake Mountain, in Castle Grayskull. Yeah, they all had to team up. Skeletor having a little dance there. Yeah. So what's my special? Hey, I got Panther. Oh, I had Panther. Hey. Can I ride you? Let me ride you. Hey. He was jamming. Yeah, I always loved Panther as a kid. Like the toy and in the cartoon. Like the toy Battle Cat was just regular plastic. Panther was actually fuzzy. And he's purple. Which is cool. And he kind of didn't really care. In the cartoon, he was kind of ambivalent about everything. I don't think he could talk though, unlike Battle Cat. But can't really do anything whilst I'm on him, I'm afraid. To jump around. He doesn't seem to be as OP as Battle Cat. Wow. Is there someone shooting at me? See, there's another thing. I think I preferred the She-Ra theme tune. I mean, they're both awesome, but She-Ra's tune kind of rocked a bit more, I think. Whoa! Oh no. Okay. Oh, what? Where did I die? No. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, so 2 more levels. I know there's one character we haven't played as, but I'm not sure if there's anyone else in there. Oh, we can play as Panther. But yeah, we could also play as Lion-O. Which is a little bit strange, but pretty cool. There was never actually a crossover, unfortunately. Yeah, Thundercats was awesome. I think I probably preferred Thundercats cartoon to the He-Man cartoon, just because it seemed a bit darker, I think. I mean, He-Man had some dark episodes as well. One in particular people kind of talk about is what's it called? The House of Chakotay? Chakotay? Something like that.
I'll go first.
Jeez.
I'll go first.
Oh, spikes. Ugh. Can I kick the ball? No, I can die. I want to kick the ball. Oh. Yay. Yeah, the runners are the worst. But that was actually quite satisfying playing as Lionel. Okay. So, final level, who should we play as? Who would you... I don't actually know if there's an actual end to this game. Finish as Yantu. As finish as Yantu. But yeah. Easy level. Whoa. Oh. Yes. Yeah, it's a little bit easier than Battletoads, but... Ooh. To be continued. Best ending ever. Thank you for the GGs. Oh man. I can't believe that ending. When is it going to be continued? Who knows? Yeah, it's actually, a lot of people were surprised that Mattel didn't or haven't tried to take this game down, because they're generally quite possessive about their intellectual properties, but this is a, I don't know, maybe it's because it's some Filmation kind of thing, I don't know. But yeah, this isn't an official game. It's pretty much just a fan-made thing, as far as I'm aware, anyway. But yeah, it's released in 2014. I do not think they're going to make a sequel to it. They originally, when they released it, I think you could only play as He-Man and Skeletor, and then they added like a bunch of characters and loads more levels. So it was kind of a work in progress when they initially released it. But yeah, that's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Pretty simple game, but it's not about the gameplay, it's about the nostalgia factor, for me at least. But yeah, it's free to play. There's a download link in the description if anybody wants to play it. E3 2018. You never know. Karaoke? What? I'm not even sure if I used to know, like, off by heart the opening monologue to both He-Man and She-Ra, in fact, because they're pretty similar, but there's slight differences that only fans would remember. Do I remember? Sing Skeletor? I can't. I don't do impressions. Well, I don't try to do impressions, put it that way. But yeah, do I remember the thing? No, I'm not going to embarrass myself with the with doing the opening monologue. I can sing like Taylor Swift. I'm not so sure about that. But yeah. Do it. Do it. No. Don't know. Mushroom version? Oh, Toad version. Don't know about that. But yeah, what is it? I am Adam, Prince of Eternia. Is that how it starts? What is it? What's the very first thing he says? Yeah, I think that's it. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia, defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull." Cringer became the mighty battle cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Taylor Swift got nothing on Christina Lane. Only a few others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we... What is it? I don't remember how it ends. Together we defend Eternia, or something like that, against the evil forces of Skeletor? I'm not sure. I can't actually remember how it ends. I probably remember the She-Ra one better. But don't quote me on that. What's the She-Ra one? I am Adora, He-Man's twin sister, and oh no, I don't remember it. And defender of the Crystal Castle, I think. Together we defend all the lollies. We do. Teamwork makes the dream work. As long as you keep secrets from most people, just have your special group of people. Yeah, what's She-Ra's? Yeah, the Crystal Castle. This is Spirit, my beloved steed. Fabulous secrets were revealed to me the day I held aloft my sword and said, "For the honour of Grayskull." Epic guitar music. Only a few others share this secret. Among them, actually I can't remember how it goes, to be honest. When I conjure up a magnificent beard, I say, "By the power of Greybeard." Yep. It's mostly red, but it does have a lot of white in there, which you could say is grey. But yeah, I can't remember where I was. No, it's not Our Friends the Sorceress. Who is it? Who protects their secrets? I can't remember. Oh, among them are Light Hope. Is it Light Hope? It's just a rainbow thing. Light Hope, Madame Raz, which is an interesting name, and Cal. Is it Cal? Cal the owl with massive ears? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Cal. Together, me and my friends of the Great Rebellion strive to free Etheria from the evil forces of Hordak. See, I remember the end of that one because it's awesome. Yeah, She-Ra was much cooler than He-Man, in my opinion. But that's just me. So yeah, so I'm probably going to end it there after embarrassing myself a little bit. Failing to remember the words. But thank you all for joining. Do we want to go on a raid? There's not that many of us in here. Thank you, Nintendo. Let me just see if there is anyone to actually raid. He-Man. I don't think I've actually got anyone at the moment. Oh, no. No. I thought I did for a second there, but I don't. But yeah, so no raid. But thank you all for joining. This has been a walk down memory lane. I could have talked a hell of a lot more about all the stupid trivia in my head about He-Man and She-Ra. But I try to control myself. Cool. And you too, Yantu. Yeah, we'll save that for the podcast. Cool. Yep, that's a wrap, folks. See you later.